guys, Dave Lee coming at you once again from Down Under with another unboxing video. Okay guys, we're rounding out Star Wars week with this tiny little bonus video. That's right, as you saw at the very beginning of the video, like 20 seconds ago, I paid a trip to JB Hi-Fi this morning, and yes, I picked it up. The brand new soundtrack to Star Wars The Last Jedi. Ugh, I'm so excited about this. This soundtrack is phenomenal. I really love this, as I believe that this is the first place in the world to have this released. As I'm filming this, the movie hasn't even opened in America yet. It's still got a couple of hours left to go. So this is just about the first place in the world to get this. We're going to do this really quick. So I'm just going to open this up and do a very quick unboxing. Let's get into it. Alright, so here we go. Let's have a very quick look at this. The Star Wars The Last Jedi original motion picture soundtrack. Music by, of course, the maestro himself, John Williams. Absolutely awesome soundtrack, this. This is probably the best soundtrack John Williams has done for a Star Wars movie since the original trilogy. The prequel trilogy soundtracks just kind of have their own sort of vibe. There's great soundtracks, but sometimes at some points I don't really feel like Star Wars. Force Awakens soundtrack almost felt like it was a little bit rushed. Maybe it was relying too much on trying to be an original trilogy soundtrack without trying to bring just something a little bit new to the table. Last Jedi, I think, hits the nail on the head. I had to rush out and get this straight away because this soundtrack's awesome. Anyway, enough of my thoughts on this. Let's take a quick look at this. That's what you're here for. We're going to do a very quick unboxing. Firstly, of course, the cover. It looks very familiar. That is because it's pretty much exactly the same as the cover for The Force Awakens. I like that. I think that's great. There's a sense of consistency here. You all know how I love my consistency. And of course, a little homage back to the original soundtrack cover from the very first Star Wars movie from 1977, of course. Let's have a look here at the spines too. Spines match up absolutely beautifully. You know, sometimes they don't. Sometimes there's not so much consistency and I hate it. But this, they've done very well with this. Just don't stuff it up with the third movie in the trilogy. I can see that happening. Anyway, back to The Last Jedi. It's a little bit glary there, so we're going to take a proper look at that in a second. Let's just open it up first. Very much the same as the inside of the Force Awakens soundtrack. Again, I think that's really great. Nice little touch. Under the disc, of course, you've got a still here. There's a lot of still images in here and in the booklet. Before we go in there, the back cover, Starfield, again exactly the same as the Force Awakens one. Get this out of the way. There's your proper look at the front cover for this. Careful with your fingers because black print is a fingerprint magnet. I've already got fingerprints all over that. So let's open this up and take a look. The very first one here is actually looks like an on-set still, I think. I think this was from that Vanity Fair photo shoot by Amy Leibovitz. It looks fantastic. It's a really beautiful photo shoot. I'm pretty sure that's from that. So that's a nice on-set still there. This looks like it's a screen grab from the movie, from the trailer itself. Here we go again, we've got another trailer screen grab juxtaposed against an actual on-set still. I think that's pretty cool. I mean, you get a bit of both. You get actual images from the movie as well as on-set stills. That's pretty cool. That's pretty cool. And again, another one of those stills. That's kind of what you want. You want to see stills from the movie. You want to see pictures from the set. That's nice. At least they've chosen some nice dynamic pictures in here from the movie anyway. Now this next page we're going to get to has got the track listing for the soundtrack on here. If you've not watched the movie yet and you want to avoid spoilers, maybe just turn this video off right now, because a couple of these track names, while they might not give a whole lot away, they may act as spoilers. And again, I think that's why they actually didn't print the track names on the back, because if you pick this up and you haven't watched the movie, there's no chance of spoiling it unless you open this book up. So we're going to have a look at the names of these tracks. Again, beware of spoilers. Before I change this page, this is your last warning. All right, let's go. Got a nice beautiful picture here of Finn and Rose. And of course, next to that is the soundtrack listing. Main title and Escape, Ahch-To Island, Revisiting Snoke, The Supremacy, Fun with Finn and Rose, Old Friends, The Rebellion is Reborn, Lesson 1, Canto Bight, Who Are You? The Fathiers, The Cave, The Sacred Jedi Texts, A New Alliance, Chrome Dome, The Battle of Crate, The Spark, The Last Jedi, Peaceful and Purpose, and then finale. So not huge spoilers there, but it kind of gives you an idea of the way the movie goes. So if you haven't seen it, yeah, that does spoil it a little bit. So let's just keep having a look. Again, more stills from the trailers, from the film itself. Some more beautiful pictures. Is this the only picture of Carrie Fisher they've used in this? A picture of her back? Couldn't they have just like used a proper picture of her face or something on that? That seems nicer. I mean, this is her last movie. I would have liked to have seen just a nice picture of her face in here, not her back. That just seems a little, I don't know. Awesome picture of Kylo Ren. That was an awesome scene. Stupid Porg with legendary Chewbacca. And then that's it. So that's it. That is the whole book. So yeah, there was only one picture of Carrie Fisher in there, and it was of her back. So that's a little bit disappointing. But other than that, it's really nice. I actually like the way they've designed these. It's kind of beautiful. It's plain. It's simple. And again, I like the fact that they don't spoil anything from the movie on the back of the case itself. And again, I absolutely love that it keeps the same theme across the two soundtracks here. Force Awakens, The Last Jedi. Again, don't stuff it up with a third soundtrack, please. So there you go, there's your brief first look at The Last Jedi soundtrack unboxing. Of course, there'll be a deluxe edition of this coming out, which will be like a little digipack thing. I won't be picking that up. I'll be picking up the vinyl soundtrack, which will probably pretty much be designed exactly the same as that digipack. I'd just rather it in the sort of big vinyl format. So there you go, that's available to purchase right now. Once again, that is the Star Wars The Last Jedi original motion picture soundtrack by John Williams. Again, I cannot praise this soundtrack enough. I had this on in the car on my way home, and I just love it. Instantly, this soundtrack is just so much better than that one from The Force Awakens. I mean, this is quite a good soundtrack, but it's not incredibly strong. As I said before, this feels just like a melding of original Star Wars, of new Star Wars. It's a really fantastic soundtrack, and you've got so many themes in there, like Luke's theme comes into play, Leia's theme, the love theme. A lot of original trilogy themes come back into play here. I just love it. I love this soundtrack so much. Highly recommend it. The deluxe edition, I believe, is out next week. So if you want to wait around for that, you can get that. It's only deluxe edition because it's in a deluxe digipack packaging. There's no extra tracks or anything like that. So I'm holding off on that, as I said, and I'll be buying the vinyl, which is probably coming out sometime next year, I believe. Not sure if it's going to be another holographic thing or just a black vinyl. I'll keep you guys all updated on that when more information comes available. Okay, once again, guys, thank you so much for joining me on my channel during Star Wars week. I had some big videos go up, and I hope you've all enjoyed the content that I've put out this week. If you're a first-time viewer of my channel and you've liked this video, why don't you go and check out some of my other Star Wars week videos? If you like them, hit that big old subscribe button at the end of this video or any of the other videos. Give me some support and just subscribe. To all my regular subscribers out there, thank you once again for joining me. To absolutely everybody out there, don't forget to hit that like button down below. It does a great deal to get my videos out there. I hope I'll see everyone again soon. Until next time though, guys, take care, and may the Force be with you always.